Well, I have a very important topic I want to talk about today, and that topic is multi-level marketing. This little piece is called Multi-Level Marketing, Bad Business. And I'm sure you guys have probably seen some videos popping up online and maybe even had some personal contact with some multi-level marketing people. So, some of these things, some of these claims that they make may be, pretty familiar. Claims like, you're going to make millions of dollars sitting in front of your laptop. You're going to be able to have a Rolls Royce. Your wife is going to fall back in love with you. Your children will worship at your feet. Your cat will actually listen to you when you come into the house. Yes, there's some pretty amazing claims that they make. But I want you to remember, multi-level marketing is bad business. So let's talk about a few things about multi-level marketing. One of the things about multi-level marketing is, would you get into a business? Just think about it. Let's say you're working at Sears, and when you come to try to work at Sears, you're going to be selling appliances, and your commission is completely based on how many appliances you sell. You don't even get minimum wage. It's just a matter of how many appliances you sell. Then they have no limit on the amount of salespeople they're going to hire. They're going to fill the place with a salesman next to each appliance. Does that sound like a good idea to you? Does that sound like a really good plan? That's basically what multi-level marketing is that they have no limits on the amount of salespeople they're going to hire. A normal business, you try to hire enough salespeople to sell your goods and then make the salespeople a few dollars. But multi-level marketing, there's no limits. There's no stop. Just as many people as we can get in here, we can. And with multi-level marketing, who makes the money? Does the person that's just being hired make the money, or the person that's a little bit higher up? So you're basically getting hired on, not making hardly anything. And unless you work like an animal, you're not going to make anything. You're just at the bottom of the pyramid. So people at the top make the money, people at the bottom don't make the money. Another thing that they'll tell you is that, if they're selling a product, and typically they're selling some type of product, everyone's got to have this product. Well, let me ask you something. Does everybody have a Rolex? Does everybody own a GM car? They don't, do they? And those are some pretty compelling things you probably want to buy. But not everybody has them. So that's a lie right out the bat. No, not everybody wants one of those things. Another thing is they'll tell you, this system cannot fail. It is going to radically make you tons of money. It cannot fail. Well, I have to tell you, it has to fail. Multi-level marketing has to fail. And let me explain why. It has to fail because if it was successful, every single person in the world would be using Amway products. And then there would be no more market after that. Every other Amway person that they hired on would make nothing. So it has to fail. Even if the entire world buys this product and becomes a salesman for it, you eventually run out. It's a system that has to fail. There's another little problem. What is universally condemned? There's one thing that's universally condemned, and that thing is greed. Greed in the Bible is condemned. You go through every religion, it's condemned. Greed is a bad thing. When you become a multi-level marketing person, you become a promoter of greed. Another thing you're going to find in almost all these multi-level marketing schemes, there's always a great man that leads it. There is this amazingly noble, articulate, intelligent, brilliant, almost Jesus-like figure that leads the company. and you're asked to follow this person because they're so smart, they're so intelligent, and they've found this system that's going to change your life. Almost sounds religious, doesn't it? And in fact, they're playing on that. They're trying to get you to the point of where you will follow these people without logical thought. And that's a very important component. Another thing they like to do, and you'll find this in almost every single one, they'll either show you lots of numbers on the screen, or they'll pull out a nice stash of cash. So I'm going to impress you guys with my $3 here. But they'll pull out a wad of cash, and they'll just bring this out. They'll be like, hey, look at this. This is how much I made this week, or this is what you can expect from this system. Why do they do that? Well, I mean, who cares about some paper? There's a reason why they do it, is because they know, just like when guys see a hot chick and their brain turns off, they know that all people, well, pretty much all people, when they see money, they're just thinking, man, I got to get me some of that. Their brain stops functioning logically. So that's why they do these things. They want you to get caught up in this great leader. They want to flash you some money and things so that your brain, you logically start turning off, and then you will come in and be a part of their system. The reality of these great men, many of these great men are con artists and crooks. That's who these great men are in most cases. They're not great men at all. Multi-level marketing blindness. This is something that happens to almost all the people that get involved in multi-level marketing. Their friends are slipping away. Their family is disintegrating. But they are gung-ho. They are so sure that this unworkable system is going to make them into, I don't know what, I guess a billionaire, trillionaire. Well, last time I looked, there's really not too many multi-level marketing trillionaires or billionaires out there. Most of them were involved in building a normal business, not a multi-level marketing business. Another little note, pyramid schemes are illegal. Multi-level marketing is a pyramid scheme. They don't make their money, and you don't make your money by just selling the product. You have to get other dealers or suckers to join you to be able to make money in their system. You can't just sell the product. It's multi-level marketing. It's a pyramid scheme. If you go to the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission's website, you'll find out that pyramid schemes are illegal. Multi-level marketing gets away with it by selling a product, not just being purely a pyramid scheme, but it's a pyramid scheme. Because let me tell you, when you go into a multi-level marketing environment, they don't sell you hard on the product, they sell you hard on signing up more dealers or whatever you want to call it. So, quick summary of what's wrong with multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing is doomed by design. They recruit too many salespeople, and they'll basically just go until the market is completely saturated and everybody goes broke. Only the people at the top make money. The real attraction in multi-level marketing is the pyramid scheme. It's not the product. It's quasi-legal. The pyramid scheme is what's really it's all about. As soon as they start going level, 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 you know it's a pyramid scheme. Also, the ethical concessions that are necessary to be successful in multi-level marketing are difficult for most people to accept. But by flashing this, they're able to get past that for many people. Friends and family should be treated as such and not as marks for exploitation. Multi-level marketing turns people into people looking for marks constantly. With everyone. Friends, family, you name it. Multi-level marketing is bad business.